How many videos I've made of me playing Miss Fortune on this channel, I'm surprised I haven't made a video about her yet. But here I am. This video will help you better understand Miss Fortune early game, and help you transition into a late game ulting monster. If you liked the video, let me know by liking and subscribing to the channel. It helps out a lot. This guide will be more focused on lethality Miss Fortune, as that's what I prefer to play on her. Early game Miss Fortune damage can be a tad bit underwhelming, as most of her damage comes from her passive, Love Tap, which deals extra damage on the first hit of a new target. This makes her burst power strong, but she's not the greatest in long fights because of it. Because we go first strike on MF, we want to be able to proc it as much as possible to get the power and gold out of the rune. Using her Q, Double Up, to poke is huge damage because it crits no matter what, as long as the enemy or minion dies on first contact when using the ability. This allows for quick trades with MF, as you can auto attack, Q, then auto again. If you're fighting next to minions or another enemy champion, you can trigger her passive twice, dealing even more damage. Because of these quick trades, Miss Fortune also has pretty good early game pushing power because of her Q. This allows you to be a little bit more greedy when playing her, because of her W, Strut, which gives her a ton of extra movement speed. This means that we can stay a little longer in lane, push another wave, get a tower plate, and back later because we can still get to lane at the same time or even quicker than our lane opponents. Her W also gives attack speed, which means we don't need to build any, focusing solely just on damage to one-shot anybody. If you can allow it, I would suggest not poking with her E, Make It Rain, because it uses up a lot of mana and doesn't reap much benefit. These ideas stay true until you hit 6 and get her ult, Bullet Time. Engaged champions are so incredibly overpowered with Miss Fortune because as they go in, you sit back and press R, either getting a kill or burning sums. Things like Maokai, Nautilus, and Rel are so strong that the lane becomes the easiest thing you've ever played. A little rule of thumb when ulting with MF is to try and put your E down first, because the slow will keep them in the ult longer. Core items for lethality MF are Youmuu's and Collector. If the option is available, I love going Axiomark third. Because the style and build are more ult reliant, getting it back quicker feels extremely nice, and ulting twice in a teamfight will never not be hilarious. If they have tanks, however, Serelda's will always be third. For runes, I like to go First Strike, Magical Footwear, Biscuit Delivery, and Cosmic Insight with Mana Flow Band and Gathering Storm. The most popular rune page on u.gg takes Absolute Focus instead of Mana Flow, which I personally disagree with because you have no lifesteal with this build, so being under 70% HP is common. In short, the best things to do on MF in the early game is to poke with her Q constantly, take advantage of her movement speed when rotating and laning, always use her E before ulting, and to get the first strike. And thanks for watching.